Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. Well, in times like this, when we're in a big bear market, you want to look for indicators to tell you which projects to stack for the next bull run, which ones should have a big upside. Well, we're going to talk about one of the metrics that is tried and true. Now, there are no guarantees, but these three projects have this metric in common. And if you look at the historical data, this metric is a great indicator, and it's exactly what you want to see projects doing in the downtime. So we're going to talk about that metric, and then we're going to take a look at the three charts and try to figure out, is it time to stack these in January or just put them on our watch list to stack sometime in 2023. So what is that metric? Well, let's read this article. It says Cardano massively dominated Ethereum, Polygon, and 7 altcoins in 2023 on one metric. Well, that metric is commits. To make it simple, commits are commitments made by developers. So they commit to something and they knock it out. And that is what you want to see, because that shows the growth of the ecosystem. And in 2022, Cardano was number 1, Polkadot was number 2, and Cosmos was number 3. And there's a direct correlation when you see an ecosystem being built out constantly during the downtimes, that the price will catch up to that growth. I kind of explain it like this. Imagine a very successful restaurant, and they decide to open up an additional 500 stores across America. Well, while they're building those stores out, it may actually pull down their bottom line, and you will not see anything positive happening. But once they start to open those stores, and then when all 500 stores are open, the stock should pump, the bottom line should grow, the growth of everything should get better and better. And it was the downtime that created the reason for the pump. So that's exactly how you should look at it, in my opinion, in crypto. So the more you see projects being built on, or new blood coming into it, like new wallet addresses being added, like what just happened with Phantom, which I just created a video. They had the most addresses, new addresses last year, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to learn about Phantom. But that's the type of things you want to look at, and these three projects are leading the way. Now, this is not financial advice, but they may be worth stacking. So let's take a look at Cardano. Now, historically, Cardano has been over $3, and right now, guys, it's at like 25 cents. Yep, a little between 25, 30 cents. Well, I think everything may go back to pre-COVID. That's just me. I could be wrong. So that means that Cardano should be heading down toward 5, 6, 7 cents. Now, I could be wrong, and this is not financial advice, but for me, I'm not looking to stack Cardano at these prices. Even though anyone that maybe starts to dollar cost average in right now probably would be very happy they did in the next bull run, because I personally believe that Cardano is going to take out its old high in the next bull run, changing gears. And even if that doesn't happen, I personally believe that Cardano is going to have its day. I don't know when, but it's going to have its day. It's got great leadership, great community, great developers, a lot of activity. It's going to have its day. And again, not financial advice. Now let's look at Cosmos. Cosmos has a way to go before it gets back to the pre-COVID lows, which would be somewhere around $2, a little, maybe $2.50. And right now it's just under $10. But I think the next support is basically the low of the year, which is just above $9. And it's probably going to break that low and go lower. So the next stop for Cosmos, guys, is probably going to be about the $5.20 mark. Not financial advice, but I'm going to hold off on that as well. Now let's look at Polkadot. Now here's the thing about Polkadot. Polkadot is there, and it's had a great year with some of its parachains. And I'm going to do a video, so if you're not subscribed, you might want to do that. I'm going to put together a video about the parachains and the ecosystem of Polkadot, because it's all world. Now, I don't know if they're going to be the leader in the long run, but they can compete with their interoperability with like Cosmos, and it has a phenomenal ecosystem. And the one thing I like about their parachains is you have to basically fight for that, and it's kind of like an auction, and they decide what they need to be created. They help fund it, and those parachains are very, very good projects, and they've all been vetted. And the DOT ecosystem is really powerful, and their founder is one of the smartest guys in crypto. He was one of the founders of Ethereum. His last name is Woods. I can't think of his first name. But that being said, if you want to start stacking, it's at $4. Right, it's just a little bit above $4, and that is the low of the year. And if you go back to about where it was during COVID, well, we're there, guys. So I don't know how much lower Polkadot will go, but as we know in crypto, everything can just keep going lower and lower, and you think that something's half price. Well, once it gets to $1, it can go from there, and then once it gets to a penny, it can go from there. So things can keep going lower. I'm not saying that it is, but I think anyone that wants to start stacking Polkadot right now, maybe dollar cost averaging in, might be to a pretty good limited downside. Again, not financial advice. I'm personally going to keep watching it, but all three of these projects are on my watch list. I already own a bag of each, and I do plan on stacking more in 2023. But for me right now, and this goes for the most part of about 99% of the projects out there, I've already stacked my bags, and I'm going to wait till something breaks in the economy. I think that's the next step. The damage has been done, in my opinion. This isn't negative. So to tell you where I stand, guys, I'm extremely bullish. I think the people that stay in the fight in 2023 and have real world utilities, projects that they're stacking, and they have the patience to wait for the next bull run, they're going to be happy they were stacking and paying attention to 2023. Now, I think we have a lot of pain coming, but the good news is it should just be one big flush out down from here, and then we'll get regulation, and the Fed will cut on that printing press, and we'll start the next bull run. But we have a little bit of time for sure. I don't know how long. The Fed could pivot tomorrow, but I really don't see anything of significance taking off for at least 4, 5, 6 months. For me, anything that pumps for more than 3 or 4 days, especially a week, I'm going to be looking to short it. Now, that's not financial advice, but I'm extremely bullish. So I just wanted to bring these 3 projects to your attention because they may not look like they have momentum, but they have momentum going into 2023, and they are some of the top projects out there. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification. And either way, guys, hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. And guys, this is not financial advice, but get to stacking. Take care, guys.